Boss, can we begin, now that the dust has settled, on a disappointing afternoon in Gorgie? What would be your evaluation of that performance against Hearts?
Disappointment, to be honest, because we didn't. I spoke to people and they said we played well second half, but we just didn't start the game the way we should have in the manner we needed to start the game. And you know, you got to go to places like Tynecastle and be up for a scrap first before the football takes over. And we didn't do that on Sunday, and we let ourselves down, let everyone else down, and we know that, and that's not acceptable.
There were accusations that the players were overawed by the occasion. Do you feel that was a big shout?
No, don't buy that at all. They're all playing a lot of football, most of them at this stage, you know. So why would you get overawed by a great occasion? It's why you play football. It's why you want to be involved in football. Big crowd, hostile, intimidating. It's exactly what you wanted. We just didn't turn up till we sort of had a go at them at half time. We got a response, but before that we weren't at the races.
Any defeat hurts. To what extent do you feel that a derby defeat is amplified tenfold?
Yeah, well, I think, you know, when we don't always lose in football matches. You obviously don't like losing to our rivals, but I think it can be, you know, too much emphasis on it at this stage. We've got bigger games, as you know, people may not think that, but we have bigger games to play for the remainder of this season than Hearts. And I've said before that the reversing that situation with our near neighbours is a long-term goal and project, and that's what we'll continue to try to do that. But short-term goals are, unless we obviously meet them again in a cup final, or we'll try to deal with that next season. But at the moment, it's about concentrating on and not getting too down and over. Disappointed, no doubt about that. It's been, people have been down for the last couple of days, but it's important we get people up and at it for Saturday. It's a massive game for us.
What type of response are you looking to see from the players? And obviously there's been a couple of days of training since that result. What have you looked for from them?
Well, you know, when we've had a defeat over the last while, we've responded quite well. So we're looking for that again. We're looking for people to be hurting, smarting a bit as well. That they've taken a little bit of criticism over the weekend, and you know, to put that right, you've got to win football matches. And last week everybody was patting us on the back for getting to the semi-final cup. This week everybody wants us to give us a kick up the other end, and that's football. That's the way it works with football, and you've got to take the rough for the smooth, and you can't take all the praise to heart, and you obviously can't take all the criticism to heart. You just have to balance it out and realise that, you know, people won't have a dig at you when it's not going well, and will be all over you when it is going well. So it's about how you react to that, and we've got to react positively. Like I said, we've got massive games coming up. We've got rid of, we don't play any of the I suppose the big 2 or 3 teams. Still we've got teams around us that we've got to be able to try to pick up points.
Tactically and in terms of on-field decision making shown by your players, what are you hoping to see from them between now and the end of the season? Are you looking for a greater degree of flexibility if a team does close us down a certain way, that we can perhaps play?
Yeah, well, we've put that emphasis in training as well, to play under pressure and to be able to take the ball and encourage people to take the ball in. I think you can have, the tactics can be the best in the world, but if you don't have the attitude to go around, we didn't have that in the first half on Sunday. It's tactically, it doesn't really come into. We just got to be. I mean, I don't think Hearts out tactical us, and Sunday I think was more, they had a little bit more about them to win the game, which is disappointing, because we're a fair few games without beating them. They're our biggest rivals. We're fighting a relegation battle, and we should have more desire than they do, really, when you think about it. And that's what disappointed me on Sunday more than anything else. That hasn't happened too many times with the players since I've been here, so you can put it off as a one-off. Disappointing game for it to happen, obviously, from everyone's point of view, but really important that we focus on the job in hand, and not to. I know it's difficult for everybody to take that Hearts are beating us again, but like I said, it is something, and I don't want to be pushing it off, and people think we're not putting it on the back burner. It's something that we want to address, but at the moment it's about staying in the league and making sure we get an opportunity to address it next season.